Commencement is going to look a little different this fall. We will explain how.
If you missed getting your flu shot, don't worry because more is on the way. We will have the details.
Find out where you can see the football Mocs play this weekend. I'm Laura Phillips.
And I'm Samantha Wright. Your news starts now.
UTC officials announce we will be having an in-person commencement after all. Details are still being determined, but we know that a number of ceremonies will take place the week of November 16th. The ceremonies will take place outside at Chamberlain Field for reasons of safety. No guests will be allowed, but the ceremonies will take place via live stream. Spring and summer graduates can take part with this ceremony.
Here are the latest numbers from the UTC COVID dashboard. We have some encouraging news. The number of active cases are trending down again on campus after peaking at more than 70 a week ago. We have less than 200 people actively quarantined right now.
The White House is quietly telling Tennessee that a statewide mask mandate must be implemented to curb the spread of COVID-19 in the state. The letter first came to light from a records request from a radio station in Knoxville. President Trump has said repeatedly he's not in favor of masks. That's in opposition to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee still advocates for local control on mask mandates. He's against a statewide mandate.
The UTC Health Department is giving out free flu vaccines. The nasal mist vaccines are available for students, staff, and faculty with valid Mocs ID. You can get the vaccine at the tents located in front of the Student Health Center. They will be administered from Friday, October 23rd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we have just gotten word that UTC will get another 500 doses of the flu mist. Details on distribution are coming soon. For more information, you can visit utc.edu/universityhealthservices.com.
Former President Barack Obama made his first in-person campaign pitch for his former Vice President Joe Biden. The stop comes less than 2 weeks before Election Day. Obama used a drive-in campaign rally in Philadelphia to assure voters that Biden and his running mate, Kamala Harris, can mend a fractured country. He said the merits of democracy and citizenship are human values that the United States must again embrace.
I'm asking you to believe in Joe's ability, in Kamala's ability to lead this country out of these dark times and help us build it back better. Because we can't abandon those who are hurting right now. We can't abandon the children who aren't getting the education they need right now. We can't abandon those protesters who inspired us. We've got to channel their activism into action. We can't just imagine a better future. We've got to fight for it.
Obama urged disillusioned voters not to sit out the November 3rd election. He warned that complacency from some liberal voters is what helped Trump get elected 4 years ago.
President Donald Trump is keeping up a public feud with 60 Minutes correspondent Leslie Stahl. He says she took him too seriously after he pleaded for suburban women to love him. Stahl interviewed Trump at the White House on Tuesday for Sunday's edition of the news magazine. Trump abruptly ended the interview. Trump spoke to a campaign rally Wednesday in North Carolina. He says Stahl pressed him on his plea for love from suburban women.
The last time out, I said, women of the suburbs, please, please, love me. I've done such a good job, please. No? And on 60 Minutes, fake 60 Minutes, she said, you are begging for women to love you. You said, women, please love you. You'll see. Wait till you see. We have a little surprise for 60 Minutes.
The president also repeated a threat he first issued on Twitter to release a White House video of the interview before it airs on Sunday.
Don't forget that you'll have time to vote early in Hamilton County. 4 locations will be open through October 29th. We have those locations on mocsnews.com. Now let's go to our Madison Tune for more on an NFL player who has been banned from college football locker rooms.
Thanks, anchors. Former New York Giants receiver and now receiver for the Cleveland Browns, Odell Beckham was recently banned from his alma mater, Louisiana State University, for 2 years. You all may recall when LSU won against Clemson last college championship and Beckham was seen handing out cash to the players because of their win. LSU did an investigation on the bills saying that they were counterfeit, but former LSU quarterback Joe Burrow informed other sources that they were indeed real. To avoid any penalties and sanctions that the NCAA would give to the school, they decided to take matters in their own hands by not only banning Beckham, but by also taking away 8 scholarships in their football program. LSU Senior Associate Athletic Director Robert Munson said in a statement, LSU has worked proactively and in cooperation with the NCAA to identify and self-report any violations that occurred within their football program. These allegations and situations have not stopped LSU from continuing their football season, as they are expected to still sign and recruit at least 25 new members to their team next spring. UTC Athletics has released the schedule for spring football. The Mocs will play VMI on February 20th at Finley Stadium, and all the Mocs will have 4 home games and 4 games on the road. They end the season on the road against ETSU. That's all for sports this week. Back to the news desk.
The Mocs are playing 1 game this fall, and it's on the road against Western Kentucky.
If you can't make it to this game, you can watch it online. You can see it on the Mocs YouTube channel, or you can go see it on gomocs.com on the football schedule page. It will look like the big board at Finley Stadium with all of the action and game stats.
Kickoff is at 4 in the afternoon Saturday. That's this edition of Mocs News. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to keep up with us on our YouTube page.
We are also on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Have a good weekend.